Hello everybody, how is everyone doing? Oh, match day, match day. It's Liverpool Everton, Merseyside derby, 7 o'clock kickoff. Oh, how are we all feeling? How are we all feeling? Let me just share out the video so that everyone can join in. As I've said, big game tonight because obviously it'll be the shall we just say it'll be interesting to see what will happen. But we have to say that this is a big game. There's no denying it. Here we go. Right, I've first found it, so. Right. Let's see. Right. Oops, daisy. So, the teams are in. The teams are in. So, this is how the two sets of teams line up. Liverpool first. Alisson Becker in goal. A back four of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Matip, Virgil van Dijk and James Milner. Andy Robertson has not made it. In midfield we've got Fabinho, we have Naby Keita and James Milner. And Jordan Henderson, and up front it's Roberto Firmino, Sadio Mane and Takumi Minamino. So what's everyone's thoughts on that? Obviously Robbo has not made it, so it's looking like a interesting team. So subs for Liverpool, we have Adrian, Gini Wijnaldum, Dejan Lovren, Mohamed Salah, Joe Gomez, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Divock Origi, Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott is on the bench, and Nico Williams. So a big day for Takumi Minamino. I have to say, I'm very happy to see Keita starting. Very interesting. So very interesting team. So I'll just go for the team very quickly again. Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Milner, Fabinho, Henderson, Keita, Minamino, Mane and Firmino. So that's an interesting team, that, but big occasion for Takumi Minamino. So we will see what happens. Now, for the Blues, let's have a quick look on what their starting 11 is, because obviously obviously they're at home, so we need to give. So, in goal for them is Jordan Pickford, Seamus Coleman, Michael Keane, Mason Holgate, Lucas Digne, Alex Iwobi, Andre Gomez, Tom Davis, Anthony Gordon makes his Merseyside derby preview for the Blues, and up front Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So very interesting. The subs for Everton: Martin Stecklenburg, João Virginia. They've got two goalkeepers on the bench. Everton: Leighton Baines, Cuco Martina, Jared Braithwaite, Gylfi Sigurdsson, Bini Baningimi, I think I've said that right, Bernard and Moise Keane. So obviously Matip and Van Dijk at the back, so obviously they're going to have to face Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison. What do I think of the team? I think the team is very good. Obviously it's big shoulders for obviously Takumi Minamino obviously coming in. But I'm happy with the team. Let's see what some of you are saying. Let me just get this up. Hello to Mikey. Hello to Seamus. Nice to see Keita starting. Yes, it is indeed Seamus. What's good, Doug? The United Way. Hello, John. Hope you're doing well. Derby Day, says Liz Golden, of course. No Salah start. No, I didn't really expect Salah to start, to be honest. I didn't really expect him to start. But yeah, big shoulders on Takumi Minamino tonight. Salah's at diving practice. Really, John? Really? No Salah start, as a Bluebird legend just said. I'm so looking forward to the side. Lots of creativity. Yes, absolutely. Because obviously, Keita. Need to see Keita. Need to see more of Keita. This is a big opportunity for him for sure, and it's going to be very interesting. Jazz Hands Matip says Guy and Ballam. Yeah, fair enough. I'm happy with Milner. I'm happy with Milner on the bench. Milner's starting, Guy and Ballam. Milner's starting. Robertson's not in the team. Robertson hasn't made it. Hopefully Minamino will have a good game. It's going to be mindsets the both teams are in. Should be very, very interesting. I'm really looking forward to this. As far as I'm aware, Villa were losing 2-1 against Chelsea the last time I checked. I'm not sure if it's still that. But obviously, looking at both teams, obviously, well, we all know about Everton. At the back, obviously, Mason Holgate and Michael Keane. Obviously, both of them played at Anfield earlier in the season. Both of them got a little bit exposed as well. Seamus Coleman. Seamus Coleman's an interesting. Well, I mean, I think Seamus Coleman's a very, very good player. Lucas Digne, obviously, at left back as well. Their midfield is very interesting. Obviously, Anthony Gordon makes his debut for Everton as well. Richarlison has made it as well. So main sort of big battles, key battles. Matip and Van Dijk against Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has 15 league goals this season. It's been very, very good for Everton. Very, very good for Everton. Richarlison, obviously. He's obviously said a lot in the week. Let's see if he can show it on the pitch. And then obviously their key battles. Obviously the midfield battle will be very, very key because obviously we've got Keita, we've got Fabinho, and we've got Jordan Henderson in there as well. But yeah, it's a big night for Takumi Minamino. So get your score predictions in the chat, and I'll obviously read them out. Looking at that team, it's got a lot of creativity. It's got a lot of chances to score some goals. They're not the best defensively, that has to be said. And midfield battle is very, very interesting as well. It will be, and obviously Anthony Gordon will be obviously the two wingers coming as well. No Robbo, hopefully don't struggle with Milner left back. Yeah, Scotty, I have to say I'm not too surprised that Robertson hasn't made it. To be honest, I think looking at it, I think it's one thing to say that he hasn't played many games since the restart, and I think obviously he missed the Blackburn friendly as well, so that's another thing you could say for sure. So my prediction is going to be 1-0 Liverpool. I have said 1-0, and I'm going to stick with 1-0. And I'm going to go for Van Dijk to score the winner. I'm going to go for a Van Dijk winner, so we'll see. We'll see about that. But obviously we've got many options off the bench. Obviously we've got Mohamed Salah. So let's obviously have a look at our bench options. But yeah, it's a very attacking bench, it has to be said. From obviously, well, we've got Lovren Gomez, Nico Williams. It'd be nice to see Nico Williams play. Jorginho Wijnaldum, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Great to see Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott on the bench there, and Mohamed Salah and Divock Origi as well. But obviously no Shaqiri and no Robertson as well. Hello to John Hamilton. Nice to see you in here. I got good odds on 15-0 Everton. It was like begillion to 1. Oh dear. Les Golden's going for a 4-1 win. Ooh. Well, obviously, if people remember the game at Anfield earlier in the season, we battered them by 5-2 in that game. And I think it was something like 3 or 4-1 up at half time as well. Hey, John. Hope you're doing well. United Way, yeah, you did say 3-2 Liverpool. And yeah, I've got concrete proof because I've written your predictions down. So can anyone keep me updated with the Villa score? I did notice it was 2-1 to Chelsea previously. One negative is I think Liverpool need a proper left back for backup for Robbo. Bill Milner will do. Milner isn't a natural left back. He even played there for a whole season in 16-17 season. Yeah, Mr. Milner is very, very reliable. But yeah, this is a big game. This is a big game for James Milner. Obviously, he's going to have to deal with the debut. Very, very interesting game, I think. But I'm sticking with 1-0. Let me know what you guys are saying. Chelsea winning 2-1. Yeah, right. Okay. That's fine. I thought that might be. I thought that might be the case. Still 2-1. That's fine. That's another perfect score for me. Just saying that, John. Just saying that. Milner is Mr. Reliable. Yep, absolutely, Seamus. He is absolutely Mr. Reliable. Yeah, I think looking at the obviously the Everton team. Obviously, you've got Richarlison, who obviously scored at Anfield. Michael Keane obviously scored in the game as well. Gutted wanted a draw. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I think you went 4-0 Chelsea, to be honest, John. But yeah, I mean, obviously Aston Villa, they had Chelsea by the score for the next at half time, got them 1-0 up. But just Chelsea have been too good. I think the impact of Pulisic as well has been very, very good. Good evening, and 2 more wins, Red, says the Cop Council. Yes, Connor, what do you make of that team news? Obviously, no Andy Robertson. And no Mohamed Salah on the bench. Mohamed Salah's on the bench at the moment, but that is one thing for sure. Yeah, Connor, what's your prediction? Because if anyone hadn't seen the preview that I did with Connor and Carl McFarlane from Nothing But Reds, we had a bit of laugh. We had a bit of a laugh, and yeah, Connor said, was it 63-0 or 64-0 or something like that? I don't think it's going to be that. But we have seen some very, very good goals, and yeah, well, hopefully the Reds can pull out the bag. I did, but I wanted a draw, and knowing the Chelsea win was going to happen. Yeah, but the thing is, Chelsea have still got to play Manchester City and Liverpool. It's just finished. Chelsea won by 2-1. Yes, another perfect score for me. That's 3 perfect scores for me today, this weekend. So going really, really well. Gutted Robbo isn't there, but happy that the likes of Takumi and Naby are getting a start. Yeah, obviously the Blackburn friendly. Obviously that has got them the start. My 15-0 doesn't seem too bad now. Yeah, and 64-0 isn't unrealistic. Oh, come on, Connor. We all know that's not true. But yeah, I'm confident. I am confident going into this game. I might look a little bit silly by the end of it, but it's going to be very, very interesting. Actually, if anyone hasn't seen, the tunnel at Goodison Park is too narrow. So what Liverpool are having to do, they're actually having to go into something outside the car park, the Goodison Park car park, and they're having to go in another tunnel. So when you see it on Sky, basically you'll see Everton coming out their usual tunnel, but you'll see the Liverpool players coming in from a different side. So that's very, very interesting. Hello to Roberto. Everton 1, Liverpool 3, says Roberto. Interesting. Very, very interesting. 3-1 to the Reds, says the Cop Council. Yeah. I'm going to stick with my 1-0. I don't think it's going to be a very, very pretty game to watch. But if we can get an early goal, then we can obviously, get a couple of more. They'll be very, very interesting. Tom Davies is a good player in midfield. Andre Gomez, someone who I really, really rate as well. So, yeah. Liverpool coming in the car park. Yeah, absolutely. Who is Gordon for Everton, says Guy and Billum. I think he's a debutant. I don't think I've seen his name in a Merseyside derby. So, obviously, we've also got Takumi Minamino. Yeah, obviously he's played in a Merseyside derby before. Didn't get much sort of sort of chances in the game at Anfield in the FA Cup, but that's one thing you can say for sure. So Milner and Manny will target the right back area for Everton. Yes, they will. They will indeed. Coleman is a good player. He is a good player. He's not the quickest. Luca Digne is very good from set pieces, so we need to be careful in not giving away set pieces for Everton as well. So, going to be very, very interesting for me. But yeah, I'm going to go for a 1-0 win. I'm going to go for, like I've said, a Van Dijk header. Let me know who you think will score tonight for the Reds. And obviously, if you do expect Everton to score, then obviously let me know who will score for the Blues as well. Old man Coleman. That's a bit harsh. Coleman's a good right back, though. Coleman is a good right back. Obviously, Seamus will tell you from obviously being Irish. We can't leave Gomez. Rivals aside, great to see him back. Yeah, I'm happy to see him back. Coleman is good, but never at his best since the leg break a few years ago. Yes, I do remember when he broke his leg. I think it was Neil Taylor. I think it was Ireland Wales. I think there's been a bit of bad blood between those two quite recently as well. So, but anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Come on, Liverpool! It's so good to see the Reds back in action. Fingers crossed they can get the win, and fingers crossed that they can get that win to be basically one more win away from Premiership glory. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I'd like Salah and Bobby to Origi to score again would be nice. Well, Origi's got a really good record against Everton, so we'll see what happens. But come on, Liverpool. You'll never walk alone. Yes. Thanks for the preview. A lot better than BT and Sky, bro. Talk after the game. Yes, absolutely. I will be live on here right after the game as well. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Let's beat the Blues. We have not got a very good record at Goodison Park, but let's beat the Blues. Let's get that win. One win away from Premiership glory. Fingers crossed. You'll never walk alone, Reds. Come on, Liverpool. Let's beat the Blues. Speak to yous after the game. See yous later. Bye-bye. You'll never walk alone. Come on, you Reds.